One-Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. Thank you for joining us for this very special one-shot. We will be following the adventures of Ricky Warz and the band Designer Bleak. You'll notice I'm joined by some really exciting looking guests. Why don't we go around the table real quick, introduce yourselves.
Is it me first?
Yeah, we'll start with you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paris Arrowsmith. I'm also known as Binary Dragon on Twitter.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brianna. I'm known on the interwebs at Utihime Cosplay and at Brianna DeCosta on Twitter.
I'm Ash Ignis, and I go by Arcane Faith everywhere on the internet.
Hey, my name is Alexis De La Rosa. I play Ricky Warz, and I go by @LexDLR on Twitter.
Who are you?
Who do I play? I don't know.
Great. Today we're playing Cyberpunk Red, and our adventure begins in a somewhat dingy apartment. There's an ashtray on the kitchen counter, there's an ashtray on the coffee table, there's a few ashtrays on top of the fridge, and the room just has an overall smell of burned tobacco. No exception is the somewhat dingy couch that I imagine the three of you are sort of packed onto this couch, and maybe you found a stool somewhere to occupy. We're in Aunt Judy's apartment. And Designer Bleak is here for one express purpose, and that is the borrowing of an automobile. So how long you guys gonna need the car for?
Judy, you know how it is. We're gonna just keep playing until we run out of shows. But you know who really knows?
Right? Where y'all headed this time?
First time in Medford. Apparently it's supposed to be a good gig. I mean, 1,000 eddies? It's not bad.
Could be better though, couldn't it?
You know what? Enough out of you. Who makes the best deals? I do. Your cut's always good. Why are you complaining now?
Because that's my job.
This prick.
Easy, guys. We haven't
What was that again? What was that? What did you say about me?
Prick!
That's nice. You see, you just got to say it louder. You don't need to say it behind my back. I would
I'm gonna knock
prefer.
over
Goodbye.
his stool.
Kicks his stool.
All right.
Give it down.
Okay. No, Lucy, it's fine.
Medford, that's interesting. It's kind of the boonies a little bit. I had a bad time last time I was there.
You had a bad time. Who's giving you a bad time? And let me know, because I got somebody. I got somebody to handle it.
Yeah, did I hear
Besides
about
this guy.
Besides me.
Story time.
Why would you say someone
No
else?
sweat. I was doing a deal with some nomads from way up north, and we were supposed to meet. We met in Medford for the drop, and then a couple just local gonks, like wannabe bozo gangers, messed up the whole thing. I mean, it was all right. I caught a little shrapnel, but the payout ended up being enough to cover my medical bills, and that's about it. So.
Judy, was I around?
No, I think these were early days.
Okay, all right. That makes me feel a little better.
You know you can always call me up, Auntie. You can call me up. I always know somebody. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy.
I know. You got
If you ever need protection, you know where to go. Come on. We're family.
You see why I love these guys, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
she's adorable.
Yeah, well, that and I could sit back and listen to them give each other shit all day. No, really, just gives
Half the show, innit?
It just feeds my material.
Our material.
Yes, you're right. Yes, Jackson, our material.
You know,
you.
sometimes I think about
I'm
the
nothing
fact
without
that
you.
maybe we should have just went in a different direction.
I do apologize.
That's the problem, is everyone thinks they should go in one direction, but it's a terrible idea.
I completely disagree with you guys.
Because one direction is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Well,
It's okay. He's growing on me the longer we're around.
Yeah, I'm like poison ivy.
Oh my God, now I got the itch.
So sitting on this stool is Jackson Polark.
Thank you.
The lead guitarist for Designer Bleak. What do we see when we look at Jackson?
He's wearing a baseball cap with a pair of goggles on. Sometimes he uses those to cover his cybertech eyes. He's wearing like a jacket with some fake fleece on the inside. Nice little plaid shirt. comfy bottoms, cowboy boots, which are under the table. And he carries around his guitar in this very lithe case that has some surprises in it.
So, are you ever without that guitar case?
No.
Never without it. Okay, great to know.
Very persuasive. Doesn't get scanned very often.
Yeah, not a lot of fly dates for Designer Bleak yet, but we'll see.
I fly under the power of my own music maker.
Always flying. And then sitting on the couch next to Ricky is Lucinda, bass player for Designer Bleak, and today we're having some fun with our clothes. So dressed appropriately is Lucinda. What do we see? What is the noticeable features of Lucinda?
She has tech hair that glows sometimes when she wants on stage. Goes from silver to ombre purple. She's always not without her cargo pants and tool belt, because that just always has to be here. She does have one gold eye and one purple eye. The left eye is purple, the right eye is gold. She has some EMP threading along her face. But yeah, she always has her base nearby.
Cool. And lastly, Ricky is the man who needs no introduction. But filling out the last chair in the Designer Bleak band is on drums.
Yes.
We know her as Bradley.
Yes.
What do we see?
So Bradley, she goes for more of that glam rock vibe. So she has kind of a short silver, kind of messy rocker style hair going on. She's rocking a yellow plaid mini dress with fishnets and leather boots. And those are thigh highs, of course. Gotta have the thigh highs. She has a black kind of cropped hoodie that she always keeps up. It has chains that kind of go from the front to the back. She's also rocking some jewelry, kind of have the spike thing going on. She does have a cyber arm. Maybe it does help enhance the stylistic way she plays. And she's rocking on that same cybernetic arm. She has the fingerless gloves, and then she kind of has her nice mirrored glasses always in tow, because you never know when you need to make sure you look impeccable walking into a place.
Oh yeah. You guys always look so done up. I feel a little underdressed here.
You? Never.
When are you gonna come shopping with me?
Oh.
It'll be on me. You don't have to worry about a thing.
Oh, I got money. You don't gotta worry about me.
You got money to throw around? I'll take some.
I always tell you, your style is classic.
Quiet.
That is your style.
Back in the day, I was quite the looker.
You're quite the what?
Anyway,
He said it.
Just bash you across the
We're the same to that. It's very open. Like, it's
Looker,
a job.
looker with an L.
the looker.
Looker.
Right, looker. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I kicked that stool again.
Yeah, she is my aunt there, Jackson.
Hey, man, work is work, mate. I'm not here to judge.
Respect.
That isn't respect. I was going to be like, good for you. Oh, never mind.
Again, every time.
Yeah, Judy keeps her hair sort of cropped in a bob. It's like silver white, athletic. She's in her mid-40s, but she still looks like she could take a punch and throw one. So she's not to be trifled, but cool. So all your gear gonna fit in the car? Yeah, you've done this before.
I'll take good care of it. I'll fix it up a little bit more.
Oh, good. Yeah, I know you always do such a good job. That engine was knocking for like 8 months, and then you guys took it on tour, and then it was fine after that.
Maybe we'll just fix it up a little bit more. Maybe.
All it takes is flying over one big pothole. Right?
Yeah, the pothole did it.
Who does drive? Who does drive the car?
Who drives? It's a good question.
I drive.
You're the driver.
I'm the driver.
Zero in land drive vehicles. So, yeah. Drive land vehicle? Drive land vehicle.
Yeah, nobody's, I'm sure you're all capable of like driving a car.
Oh, I'm not how to drive a car. I'm not going to say I'm going to do it well.
The one who does it the best is Lucinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time Jackson's not going to be practicing his solos right next to you and won't hit you in the head when you're trying to make a
I
turn.
hope not.
Right, Jackson?
I don't need background music.
He knows what would happen if he did, right? Yeah. You're cut, lowered.
Cool. I can
You
hook
can
it
sit in
up
the
to my.
trunk.
I can hook it up to my neural link and just pick away in the car. You want to hear everything?
He's a perfectionist.
I know. That's
So
why we keep
trunk
him
for
around.
him.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, this is exciting. Who are you guys playing with?
Sorry, the correct phrase would be who is playing with us.
Yes,
Yes,
Bomb Cyclone
actually,
is
now
open.
you're talking some sense. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Headlining.
Of course.
Oh, you're headlining. That's funny.
We're headlining now, Judy.
What's the name of the band?
Bomb Cyclone. Apparently they're supposed to be.
You know what?
Pretty
Crazy. I definitely, I've heard of them. They got that song that's like, da da get away, something something hurricane, da da. No, Iyashi. He had, last time I was getting patched up, he had that thing on repeat the whole time.
Oh, yeah, that's them.
Hey, anyway.
Yeah, I didn't know Yashi was a Bomb Cyclone fan. That's good to know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just that song. I think.
Sing our album.
Send him our album.
Iyashi.
Yashi.
I'm sure he'd like it. He
Playing it in the
loves.
background and we can play it for other people and we get more promotion.
You can feel him
What
out.
makes
You
you
don't have to
think
force
he's
it on him.
already-
On
Is it
Judy.
cool to have your aunt
Because
bring?
he just said he was playing some other bands.
I don't. Ricky doesn't
Headliner.
care.
It could have been playing earlier, and then all of a sudden that song came on, and was like, okay,
said it
I
was
like
on
this.
repeat.
Look, anyways,
Sorry, they said it was on repeat.
anyways, my connect, Mikey, he said that there would be a good gig with these guys. They're new. People seem to like this stuff, and obviously, if you like it, Aunt Judy, then that means that made a good deal.
Whatever.
It'd be good for us.
We could headline with anyone playing, opening for us.
But
so
you have to
let's
admit,
still bring it down.
having a new group that's making waves, it only benefits us more.
Oh yeah.
We get the crowd going from the beginning, and then we just continue rocking out to the end.
Oh yeah.
Convert more people.
Absolutely, which is always the goal, right? But seriously, if we had a grandma in a rocking chair with a flute opening for us, we'd still kill it.
You never lied.
That sounds good.
Didn't we do that
watch
like
that.
4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
we have that really small band?
You kidding? That's how I started.
And that person had 3 arms.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, for the other bit of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I was trying
harmonica.
to figure out.
That's how I started. I was opening for her.
Yeah.
Back then. Yep.
Well, I also, while I was out there at Iyashi's, I picked up some road snacks for you. So I do have this huge box, and she just has an unmarked box full of single-serving packages of various junk food kibble.
Ooh, I love road
Yeah,
snacks.
and immediately I'm just gonna grab one of these and rip it open and start just.
You
popping
grab,
out.
just at random,
Yes.
you grab extra fluffy pancake.
Yes.
Nice.
On the side of the bag, it says, just add Continental Brands maple syrup.
Oh, I don't eat that.
Pancake flavored kibble.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
You drop something.
All right, well, if you got everything you need, here's the keys. You're gonna need to fill it up probably, but don't get gas in Night City because it costs twice as much. You gotta but don't go all the way out into the Badlands because then it's really expensive. You gotta stop at that one spot on the north end of Night City. You remember the place with the $5 footlong kibble dogs? Yeah.
Yep,
All
I
right.
do. Hey, don't worry about it.
All right.
We got it.
All right,
We
okay.
got it.
Okay.
But I love you too.
Stay strapped.
All right, always.
You guys good for ammunition? Everyone? Oh, you're
Got
fine.
it taken care of.
Yeah, we good.
Always
Oh,
prepared.
Judy.
You gotta
I
stay
was a Cub
prepared.
Scout. I'm ready.
Oh, good. Do they still teach sidearm in the Cub Scouts?
No, it was one of the things we had to study as part of the performance school I went to.
Great.
What school
Characters.
was that again?
It was Neo Berkeley College of Music.
He loves putting that out every time.
Yeah, classically trained, I am.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think I know anyone who doesn't know you went there. And now, you're on that list, aren't you?
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Cool. If there's nothing else we need to take care of here.
Wait, one thing.
What?
Big hug.
Oh, come here, Ricky.
Oh, no. Come here. No, I'm just smooching her all over her face.
Smooching all over her face. Like a dog.
Yeah. Love you.
I definitely go up and kiss either side of her cheek.
Oh, yeah, that's classy.
Enchanté.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll give her a hug and then like slip the keys out.
Yeah. Yeah, big hugs all around Aunt Judy. Everybody loves Aunt Judy.
See, you can behave sometimes. That was pretty good. Well done.
Save it for the car ride.
Okay. All right, Aunt Judy. Don't shoot any more first dates, okay?
Yeah, shoot the second date.
Oh, speaking of first dates, he refused to go out with the person I suggested. Literally last
You can't
week.
force love.
All right, listen.
What didn't you like about her?
Everything.
She was awesome.
I mean, she was a really gorgeous brick wall, basically. You know, it was like.
What are you saying that Gina was too strong?
No. What I'd say is that she had about as much to say as a brick wall would have to say. And her opinions were about equivalent to that.
Now,
I like to chat a little bit.
maybe she
you
was
know
just
me?
a little bit starstruck. She did say she's been a fan of yours for a minute.
That is sweet.
So, I mean, maybe just take her out on a second date. And
I
then
was
maybe
really
she'll open up a little bit more.
okay. All right, I'll think about it. I was a gentleman to
He
her.
really doesn't have time to be dating. We've got a tour to do.
I'm a little busy.
I mean, there's always time after.
Well, he's
you know?
obviously busy with his other creative things. Let him have he's all right.
She doesn't like seeing me alone. She doesn't like it.
Yeah, and
You
if she
deserve to
can't
be
deal with
with
that
the-
kind of jealousy when we're on the road,
Good. I'm having
What are you
a.
talking about? Jealousy.
look, I just don't want you to create a situation where someone as important to me as this lovely gentleman has to walk away from this creative endeavor.
Listen, I trust Ricky. He always puts the band before anything because we're family.
That's true.
This person will just be an additional part of said family.
You know
Yeah,
what?
but
Just
then we
keep
need
them
a people
coming. I can
carrier.
handle all of them. Don't worry about it.
Maybe
A
somebody
people
with a little
carrier.
bit more.
Yeah, for the extra person, because it's only a 4-seater, isn't it?
Like, what is she? A
Knowledge?
tiny person? House chef?
More personality?
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
No,
Just a little bit. Just a
Hello,
little bit.
baby,
personality.
you
Look, if they're dating, she'd come along on the
I'm
tour,
also
wouldn't she? And then
step
we'd have
outside
shit in
and
the
start
car, and
getting
then
the car
we'd have more
ready.
food, and we have to get more tickets, and we'd have to raise the prices. Like, it's
You know
so much
what?
cost.
I just can't. I can't.
So much
talk.
cost.
I think sometimes we can have.
Lucinda's
real
already
conversations
gone,
and
guys.
then-
I am gone and
Yeah, we
Lucinda's
just like
like,
we just go into it.
So let's take this
Where
discussion
did
on the
everybody
road.
go?
Yeah?
Oh shit, we should get. No, it's fine.
Dang it. See,
Yeah.
this is-
See you later.
Love you, Aunt Judy. Till next time. All right.
Ricky just needs someone who can meet him on his own level. Find someone creative. Love you, baby.
I'm good. I got you
Love you
guys. Let's go. Let's go fuck some shit up.
All right.
Not
I'm ready.
shotgun because I'm not allowed to
Creatively.
practice guitar.
Yeah, there you go. No, don't,
I'll get
no,
that.
you're
Wait, so
sitting
now
in
he's
the
gonna sit with me? Ah, God dang it. Ah, damn it. All right. Okay. Hi.
back. Sitting in the back. Hey, look, the back is good because the other option was the trunk, and she makes the rules in the
Yeah.
car.
You want to be in the trunk?
No,
That's
no, no.
fine.
He is not gonna be back there with Sheila. If he did anything to my set, I would kill you myself. And I don't need.
Sorry, it's Sheila
Any
this week,
piece.
is it?
It's. You know what? It's on you.
Okay.
If anything happens.
Yes.
If I bash his face in.
I'll take it.
It's not on me.
Yeah, no, this is a problem.
Okay,
No
all
problem. Please don't bash his faces.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
kind
wait.
of-
I'm sorry. I'm the
kind
front
of-
man. Do whatever you want to his face.
That's fair. But we kind of need it.
Just don't break his
A little
fingers.
bit.
He is kind of a pretty boy. He does have a fan base.
Half the face.
He does have a fan base that seems to like his face, so I'm not gonna disfigure it for now.
Just leave his fingers alone and his vocal cords.
Okay.
He's good backup.
Yeah, that's true. All right. For the family. Okay. All right.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate your sacrifice. Shall we?
I'm gonna skip the bit where I'm like, no, I have to sit next to her.
You want to sit next
'cause
to
I
me?
like her
Actually,
actually.
Ricky,
You know what?
sit
Yeah,
in the
we're
back.
switching. We're switching.
You're sitting in the back.
Am I sitting in the back? Why am I sitting in the back?
Shotgun.
You're sitting in the front?
Shotgun.
All right, fine. I'll sit with you. I got no problems. Isn't it Jackson and I can go over this?
Boys time.
Let's do it.
I want to blast music so loud that we can't hear them.
I'm gonna call Ricky through one of his through his agent so that he can hear the guitar licks if he wants to. He can unmute and listen to licks as I'm writing some songs.
Like, yeah, that's great. That's great if you're writing Beethoven. What did I say? Come on.
You've got to start somewhere.
All right.
Okay, the car, it's a classic sedan, rolls out with one of those big trunks that could hold an entire drum kit somehow.
Yeah. It's a Cadillac.
Or maybe it all falls away into like a nice little pocket,
maybe
doesn't
it's
it?
a nice folding.
You know, it's a special pocket.
Troop set.
Yeah, there are
Special
electric
pocket.
drums. It exists.
Yeah.
You know how to do this. And you cruise north outside of just to the edge of Night City to the place where you can buy the cheapest Chew 2 on the West Coast.
Nice.
And it looks like it. It's just about, it's a little too early of a stop, but you're like, I guess we should try to pee now because otherwise we're gonna have to stop again, and you know. But yeah, it's a fully stocked convenience store, anything you're looking for. Yeah, and you start to fill up the car.
I get out a small piece of paper. I'm gonna roll forgery.
Okay.
7 plus 3. Do I get anything else? Oh, plus 5. 7 plus 3 plus 5 is 15. I've created a Biotechnica Tune 3 discount card to get us a few cents off our gas. A bit like a Ralph's card.
I love it.
and I throw it at you. There you go, use that.
Really? Okay, all right. Well,
It's extra money for drinks. We'll get like, what? A few off a gallon or something?
all right. Well, I'll take it inside and
Remember, your Biotechnica hire, some bullshit like that.
sure.
Crew of laced out designer punk rock looking, and you hand over a badge for a Biotechnica.
Sponsored by. Sponsored by.
But yeah.
Let's see.
I go into the convenience store.
Okay, yeah. You use it if you want.
I go into the convenience store and, you know, because I noticed that the only things that were missing from the road snacks were Doritos flavored kibble and jerky flavored kibble.
Flavor
And I
busted.
love me my jerky, so
Give me a large drink.
you got it.
Yeah, I imagine all of these snacks are very low sodium, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you grab a
I did grab a couple of things, a drink and
do you guys like, we won't get into whether or not you drink and drive. Cool. You collect what you're looking for and walk up to the counter. You see sort of a grizzled looking guy back there, half asleep. Is this it for you?
it's like I say to myself in my head, fuck it. And I drop the Biotechnica card on there. Yeah, and you know, you put it on there.
Whatever, man.
Okay.
And he gives you a 10% discount off the chew and the snacks.
I was like, yeah, he is not bad.
He's over it. But standing behind you, you see a sort of larger looking guy, and he looks a little off, like almost like his face has like the remnants of grease paint on it, and there's like some red smeared on his mouth that you like. At first you're like, is your mouth bleeding? But then you're like, that's weird. It's just kind of like makeup.
Okay.
And he sort of blocks your way as you're leaving, and it's a pretty nice ride out there. I haven't seen a lot like that one.
Oh yeah, I borrowed it from my aunt.
Your aunt?
Yeah. She likes the classics.
Is your aunt around?
Who's asking?
Me?
Why?
Just wanted to ask about your car is all.
Oh. Ask me.
Huh.
Or come outside, talk to my crew. My driver, she knows a lot about cars.
And he kind of lets you pass, but doesn't give you quite enough room.
Like, ooh, that's a nice set. Is it designer? No.
He throws a couple of cans of Smash on the counter and buys them and ends up kind of following you out. And just kind of mad dogs the four of you. Sits there, he pops the tops and just drinks. You see he's got a motorcycle parked on the side. And he just mad dogs you the whole time.
Lucinda's gonna get into the driver's seat, keeping eye contact with him.
Okay.
Basically, Bradley would be kind of, if the window was rolled down, leaning outside and smiling, but it's almost that veiled like smile, like what you looking at, punk? And then she's just gonna say, "How's it going, Chum?"
Why don't we do a face down?
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, this feels like face down territory.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Cool plus reputation plus 1d10.
Cool plus reputation.
Yep, cool plus reputation plus 1d10. Not face off, as I call it.
Yeah. Face Off is a different movie.
Okay, so 10.
7.
7.
Cool 7.
Sorry, I'm
No,
using
you're
this
new.
for the first time.
I'm just trying to help.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for keeping you guys.
No,
Take your
no,
turn.
none of that.
I believe that's 15.
15?
Yes.
Yeah, with a 15, he sniffs and like throws his beer against the trash can, but not into it, and then just jumps on his bike
It takes off.
and takes off.
I was gonna give him a copy of our new album. Never mind.
That guy seems like a dick.
Very astute observation, as usual.
What
Well,
do you
you know.
want?
He thought our car was cool. And wanted to know more about it.
We
Yes.
should probably keep an eye on the car.
And what did you tell him?
That if he wanted to come find out more about the car, he should come out and
And
talk
that's
to
all that
us.
you told about the car,
That's it, other than it belonged to my aunt.
right? Did you
Did he-
mention your aunt's name?
No.
Oh, that's
Did
right.
he ask about? No. That line of conversation is correct. Did he ask about Aunt?
He asked if she was around. I said, who's asking? I did not, I neither confirmed nor denied.
Well, I should have flatlined that fool. Okay.
Okay.
Not
that might.
you.
No,
Not
no, no,
you.
I
I'm
know.
not
I know
gonna
you mean.
flatline you.
No,
You
no,
can
I know
stay
you're not going to say
alive
that.
for a
No, no.
little
What I'm
bit,
saying
but-
is we've got to be careful for the you've stolen this vehicle. The original owner isn't here. Scam.
What you thinking? And Eddie, for your thoughts.
I agree with Lucinda. We need to just keep our eyes peeled.
Well, let's get out of here. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll just remember what the bike looks like. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
Something doesn't feel right then.
It's Night City. Something always doesn't
You
feel
know what?
right.
Something doesn't feel right. And I pull out a little homing tracker from my pocket. I'm gonna hide this in the trunk.
Do you want me to wire it in?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Make it a plug so I can unplug it if we need to
Okay.
try something else. I've got one of those on my guitar and I have that spare one.
Go ahead and just roll basic tech.
17?
17, yeah. Easily enough with your skills and with a 17. You not only just put it in the trunk, you're able to like pop open those, there's a little panel where the tail light is, and you just like pop open that panel and there's enough electricity there that you can keep it hidden and also powered indefinitely whenever the car is on. And just hide it right underneath that panel. Unless somebody really looks for it, you will be able to track the car.
I can now track the guitar and my guitar within a 1 mile radius.
Oh, okay. 1 mile range?
That's what it says.
Great.
Which direction did he head in?
You have one of those on your guitar?
Yes.
I love it.
So like, because my guitar and my weapons are all one package, I know where they are.
Make perception.
Okay. It's still, no, that's, there we go. All right. 19.
19. Yeah, you see him take off, heading not the direction you guys are heading.
Yep.
But he does turn with a 19. You can see way down there. He does turn, and then because your hearing is actually a 21, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
You hear less of a motorcycle driving away and more of a motorcycle turning off. So he's back there somewhere, sitting on a bike that's not turned on.
I look over because I'm concerned by the way he's looking. I just rolled a 9 on perception, which gives me +7, +5, +2.
Okay, so I did all of that. That was 16, 21, 24. Yeah. 24, yeah, you see, you follow his eyes, you see exactly the same thing. You can't see through the building.
Is there any identifying light on the back of the vehicle? Like, is one of the tail lights out? Is there something incredibly identifiable so that I'll always see it the moment it appears in front of me?
I would say with that perception check, you will be able to identify this motorcycle. Aside from if there happens to be one that looks exactly like it, sure,
Right.
that could happen. There's nothing like...
It's not a custom paint job or anything?
Not that you can really tell.
Okay.
It's not super flashy. It's just, it's one of those sort of, enduro is the name of it, but it's basically it can ride off-road and on-road. So it's got like kind of fatter, knobby tires.
Yeah.
And,
In terms of Cyberpunk, what level of quality is it?
middle,
standard or-
yeah, standard
Cool.
or even toward cheap probably.
Okay,
Yeah, cool.
nice.
Now, from that conversation that I briefly had, which was like very brief, but because I was staring him down, did I notice any, just certain details about like any branding on his jacket, any like tattoos that might have been exposed, anything like that?
He looked like he'd been wearing the same clothes for a couple days. He just had a sort of gross look about him. But you notice the same thing about the sort of almost greasy paint-like look to his skin, and like the red smears on his mouth. Yeah, his hair was all thinned out and balding. Yeah.
I turn to you guys. Now, why would he be turning off his bike?
Ambush.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we
Is
need
he-
to drive this. I can drive it.
But we're not moving in that, we're not going in that direction.
Do they sell anything offensive in there?
I mean, you're talking about a convenience store. They got mags?
Yeah. Any? Do they have like smoke grenades or like a road flare? Something gives off a lot of smoke.
Did they? Did I notice anything?
Why don't we, what roll? Let's make a luck roll for you to see if you can find.
Who's got the highest luck?
Yeah.
I
You can
think
find
I
some
do.
smoke
I do
grenades.
not.
Now, or something, for example, that Lucinda could use to do what we would need it to do.
Now we're talking chemistry.
Ah. I mean, they
That she's
sell
experienced. She knows
Chemicals
what
and
she's doing.
stuff.
I mean, they sell oil for engines. They sell chew too. They sell.
Could you make a smoke machine that we can use now to obscure so it doesn't know when we're actually coming, and then we can use it in the show too?
Dual
Should be able
purpose.
They think we're just practically thinking a smoke machine that is oil burning on stage indoors.
Fuck yeah!
I was just about to say. It's like, we won't be using it in the show. But I like where you're going.
mean,
What if they have hyperpropylene glycol? That's just water vapor.
We've got
Yeah?
people.
I mean, people
understand
on
what you're
fumes,
saying.
just
Yeah,
more
you're right.
energy. They get a little bit more excited.
Oh no, we can make the smoke out of Smash and get everyone fucked. It'd be
Oh,
really
I
fun.
love it. I love it. But I really don't want to kill our entire fan base with smoke inhalation.
Kill. There's just a little Smash. Don't want to get a tiny bit addicted in it.
Just vaporized alcohol.
What do you think, Lucinda?
I mean,
That to me sounds like a good Saturday night, though.
I could.
This would be like an upgrade that you could do to the car. We'll call it.
Smoke screen.
Yeah. Why not? We're going into nomad rules here.
Yeah.
Upgrading, not my specialty.
Not your specialty.
Not my
Okay.
specialty. I can make things from scratch.
But it
we
would
don't
work
have
for 10
time.
minutes, wouldn't it?
Well,
Wait, so inside it,
We don't
would it
even
be
need
perception
time.
to try to
that's
see?
fixing a thing that already exists, not creating a new thing.
So is it perception to see if there's anything that she could potentially use?
Yeah, sure. I think if you're talking about manufacturing or creating one using your tech skills, they sell things that burn. They sell, you know, whatever. You go in there and there's, you know, hoses for people who have like, you know, if you needed to repair your car, you could buy everything in there. Ostensibly, that kind of stuff, if you're smart enough, you could turn it into some kind of a smoke deploying device.
I probably could.
Yeah.
Do they have any smoke grenades or anything like grenades in them?
Not grenades, just standard ammunition because it is Night City.
Road flare?
Flares? Yeah,
makes sense.
absolutely, yeah.
I might be able to make something with some flares, some smoke.
How much are the road flares?
It's negligible. There are a few eddies each.
Okay.
Go buy me some.
All right, sure.
Sick.
No worries, Lucy. I'll be right back.
Just grab a bunch of stuff and I'll see if I can make it work.
Cool. All right. I need metal housing, a bunch of road flares, anything that makes smoke when you burn it, but in like a cool way. Have you got anything purple?
Don't forget the discount.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've got that Biotechnica card. Okay, good. Here you go.
You've never seen a face look more blank than this guy looking at you right now when you said metal housing and purple smoke, and he's like, man, we got what's on the shelf, man.
I'm gonna go in because I don't trust his judgment. And I'm just gonna start looking.
I think
for
I definitely
find-
follow suit.
Between the road flares and the gear that you would need to manufacture this smoke deploying device, let's call it just a scant like 15 eddies, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's okay. Put it away. I got this.
Listen,
Hey, listen. This
What
gig-
did you do?
Wait, listen. We're doing this gig because of my contact.
What did you do
So,
with Ava?
Don't worry.
What did you do with her?
Do not.
No, I really.
You
honestly,
are not allowed
no,
to call me Ava.
I'm just saying to you.
If you want to roll, so what do you think it is? Fabricate or?
Yeah, I think I could do fabricate.
Okay. Yeah, this is a thing that exists, and you are making it.
you went in there. You went in there. With
I
him?
wouldn't win because I don't
Okay.
trust his judgment.
You're hanging out by the car, right?
I'm hanging out by the car,
Yeah, he was never going to find what you needed.
and
I had went
are
in
you
getting a
because
discount, though?
I basically said
You're
I was gonna pay.
inside.
I was gonna pay for it because it was
okay? And so before you walk in, I just ask you
it's on my dime.
a quick question. I just say, any chance you have in the car what Jackson would call binoculars?
Maybe
Binoculars?
Oh, do you have
under
I'll wait for
the
them to finish.
symbol. I would check in the trunk.
Okay, I'll be out here.
Okay.
What did he want?
Nothing.
Okay.
He wanted binoculars.
Oh, you've got glasses, right? Reading glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we have two of those? Two different.
I'm not
photographs?
making everything.
You don't need to. You just position them up a certain amount apart and put tape around them.
Oh,
I've
you
got
can do
duct
that
tape.
now?
I've got duct tape.
That's
I
gonna be
genuinely
so
do.
I look in the
bad.
trunk to see if there are actually
gonna be
binoculars.
so bad.
I'm making the worst pair of
so
binoculars for you
bad.
because I just want to make you happy, mate.
I know you are.
I'm like, listen,
There
don't
might be
even
some here.
don't even question it. You
You're
know he's
watching
gonna
me
do
pull
it no
out
matter
duct
what.
tape in front of the guy.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Everyone?
Just Ricky's looking in the trunk right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So. Sorry, I keep looking at the wrong number. 14.
14.
Don't roll great.
No, that was me. I was
Yeah, no, you find she's got like that basic kit of like a shitty jack that you have to screw and then whatever that's like tucked into the side, and then there's like the drum set is sitting on top of the thing that has the spare tire in it. But that's the trunk.
So the biker went in the direction that we came from. I look keenly in the direction that we're going
Okay.
and see if, and what I'm looking for.
Are you gonna use his binoculars?
I'm gonna. I mean, I can
janky-
wait. I can wait for his janky binoculars.
Janky
but
Do you want me to
Glasses.
roll for how janky they are?
Sure. Roll.
roll for Jank.
You don't have fabricate. You can roll.
I might. Hold on.
Well, that's a tech roll ability. So basic
Lip reading,
basic tech. Sure.
perception, pickpocket.
I got a
concentration,
10.
A 10.
They did not have enough supplies for me, what I needed.
Yeah.
I'm
what
gonna
was it?
use-
On the dice. You rolled 6, and then
I did the,
oh, because you only have a few points in it.
yeah, I don't have a lot. I have
Right.
basic tech plus tech. It was a bad roll too.
Just real quick, just this is actually something good for the audience too. The DVs on things that you do with your roll ability are not the same as the difficulty value of skill checks, because you're not adding the stat and the skill. This is just, there's like a separate category of like successes and failures based on that. That said, you make a decent, you think it'll work once or twice. What we'll do is we'll roll every time you use it and see if it just falls apart. But you're sure you'll get at least one good pop of smoke out of it.
Perfect.
What'd you roll, Paris?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll wardrobe and style.
Okay.
I roll with my cool. That is an 8 plus 3 plus 6, which is 17.
So they actually, there's a certain shabby chicness to them. They look pretty cool when you put them on. They
Like
don't
extendo.
Yeah.
They don't magnify very much.
So,
But they hide the sun glare.
they don't magnify very much.
Is it?
I thought I rolled a 17.
Wait, did you get sunglasses or reading glasses? Because two pairs of sunglasses is gonna look real cool, but it won't magnify at all.
No, I got ones that are magnified.
Okay,
But I'm
okay.
hoping that the duct tape I use creates like a shade.
Yeah, you look. Yeah, I don't know how. It looks cool somehow.
I look at it and I go, "Where'd you get this?"
I made it. I can make things too, Lucy. Do you remember when we were kids?
Yeah, I know.
You
I
fucking
don't
made
like
this.
that.
Out of duct tape and 2 pairs of glasses.
That is awesome. If I tie a piece of string to it, can I talk to somebody?
You wear it on your face, honestly.
Is that what it is? I would have
'cause
never guessed.
I made binoculars, innit?
But
Yeah.
you know what? It works for you. Yeah, it actually is a good look.
Does it look all right? Actually, it actually does. I mean, they're not very functional.
You know what? Wait, hold
Beautiful
on.
as it is, they do look good.
Hold on. This could be a merch opportunity
Well,
for the
shit.
people who are all the way in the back in order to see your beautiful face.
don't work.
That's actually, no, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't work.
I mean, it magnifies a little bit.
I like how you're thinking.
Roll perception, and I'll decide whether it adds anything or not.
I like how you're thinking. The real question is.
Listen, merch opportunities.
It
we're
might
trying
be-
to make this
it might be a
brand
minus.
Okay.
situation.
All right. The real question, 13. It keeps getting lower.
Yeah, open road ahead, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you're like, I think I see Bedford.
Okay. Sorry, I think I wasn't.
Just 6 more hours of driving, you guys are gonna get there. We're gonna do it in real time. You ready?
Yeah. Let's do it in real time.
Just step pedals on.
Okay. And I go. All right. Well, you can't ambush us from the direction that we came from unless you're a scout looking to signal someone, right?
Oh, come on.
What do you guys see out there?
Is there a connection out here?
Yeah, you're still just on the edge of Night City, just a little bit beyond.
I don't want to. Will you check if we're on a list?
On a list.
Yeah,
What
you've got all the
list?
info in case we're on like a hit list or somebody wants us,
my
or
God.
just because this will be the last place we'll have a connection before we
We're
leave.
never gonna make it to this gig if
Just
I
check once, please. I'll make you a cool pair
First
of
of all,
glasses.
you know who I would have to check with. Did we forget that he's not a fan of mine?
I'm a fan of yours, though. Do you want me to give? I'll do your favorite thing.
I appreciate you being a fan
do
of
that
what is
favorite
that?
thing.
What is
Not
the favorite?
talking?
Or if you don't want to pull that trigger,
I think we need to
Random
save
pulls.
that for when we're really.
But this is the last place you'll have a connection because we're going to be out in the boonies.
we can also get in the car and keep our eyes peeled. We know.
Did you not find binoculars?
I did not find binoculars. Do you have binoculars, Rebecca?
No, I thought you had them.
I made
thought that's what you
binoculars.
asked.
Oh no, I asked.
Those were
if
not-
you had
those were not
binoculars in the
binoculars. They didn't
trunk.
even work.
That's
I
okay.
thought they were in
They
the
did look
trunk.
cool.
I checked. I didn't find them unless you want to look.
I do not.
Okay.
I also have duct tape.
That's every character in Cyberpunk I ever make always has that.
Ricky, if you really want me to contact him, I will do it for you, baby. But I'm telling you, it may not end the way that you want it to.
Why don't we just keep our eyes peeled?
Yeah, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's keep our eyes peeled.
Please find out if we're on a list because then we'll know.
Baby, we're on everybody's list. We're Designer
You've got on the
fucking
bad
Bleak.
one with the scouts and the death and the guns and all that.
To me, it sounded if this person was talking about Auntie, I think Auntie is probably the one on the list, not us.
Yeah, it's the car.
I think I should sit in the front. I'll put
No.
the guitar away.
I'll tell you
no,
what
no,
I will-
promise, Lucy. I'll keep an eye out.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I will do. But everybody look cool.
They always look cool.
Excuse you?
I mean, do you see me, baby?
Do you
Come on.
see this human?
Who the fuck
Do I
am
need to put
talking
on the shades in
You're
order
right.
to
You're
just
right.
finish it off? I'll
Actually,
do
hold
it
on,
for you.
let me
I'll
keep
do
these
it
on.
I'll do it for you.
Let me keep these on.
If you don't stop with this.
It's for you. Do you not like
What is this?
It's a round of applause.
I
It's
call
funny.
Aunt Judy, you're my agent.
Hey, Ricky, baby, is everything all right?
I'm all right. We're doing. We stopped at that place that you
Sure.
like to stop at. Question for you. Any chance anyone's looking for you? Someone took an interest in your car, and I can't say for sure. I'm gonna guess they might have recognized it.
I mean, it could be.
What does a guy with a balding guy with red smeared on his mouth and some black paint near the rest of his face?
Sounds
He's drinking Smash. Tell her he was drinking Smash, like a lot of Smash.
He was drinking a lot of Smash.
My ear.
You
You're
have
in
a
the
dampener.
He's like, I don't actually repeat it. Did you hear that?
I don't know. He could just be a junkie.
Okay.
Sounds like a real character.
Okay.
Why do you ask if the people looking for me? Is everything all right? I mean,
I mentioned I borrowed it from my aunt, and I didn't mention your name.
no.
And he asked if you were around. Is your aunt around?
Well, you know that is a classic car.
Maybe he's a fan. Yeah.
Could be.
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
All right. But do you know of any players out here? I mean, in
Night
this
City?
I mean, you know what I mean.
He doesn't sound like a player to me.
Okay.
Wait, ask Auntie about those nomads. Those people that she said that she had that run-in with. What do they look like?
Oh yeah, that's right. Ava was just asking me about this.
The nomads were not the problem. The problem was just some local guys in Medford. They were like wannabe. They were like bozos. But
Gotcha.
I don't think they were heavy enough to be bozos.
And their colors don't match this guy?
Nah. I mean, whatever, clowns.
It's like a different gang.
Bozos.
But I mean, the smudge of the lips. I mean that.
I did mention that. That doesn't say anything to you?
I mean, could be. They're in some freaky shit. So,
Could be out of makeup.
but I don't know why. I mean, that's
bad
ancient
makeup.
history, and you're not even close to
Yeah.
Medford.
No, we're not. We're
It'd be
nowhere
a pretty
near-
big coincidence, but maybe.
Okay.
Also, like, those guys are nothing. If look, don't tell them I said this, but I'm pretty sure Jackson could just kick their asses. So,
I will never fucking tell him that. All right. Thanks, Aunt Judy.
I seen that piece he carries.
Everyone sees that piece.
Okay. Anything else you want to do to prepare for this
Drive.
drive?
Yeah.
For our drive. I'm like, guys, I think we just stay ready for a bumpy ride. And I go into the trunk. I go into the trunk and I pull out my shotgun. And let's go to a show.
No, I get shotgun.
No.
I'm sitting in the front. I've got a more keen eye than you. I'm sitting in the front.
You can sit wherever you want.
Good, because I'm gonna.
The Night City way of calling shotgun is pulling out a shotgun.
You can sit wherever you want, but wherever I sit, I'm still gonna have this.
Wherever you sit is shotgun. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's all shotgun.
Yeah.
Great. You begin your journey northward. The size and scope of Night City is actually pretty. It's huge. So you're actually not that far from Oregon when you leave Night City, but it is a fair few hours. You're getting to that point where you're like feeling it, like you got to stop. But you make it and enter Medford, which is it's not rural, but it's not the megalopolis Night City is.
It's contagious.
Yeah, it's. You've been looking at the same billboard that's like, just 3 more hours to the next service station. Just 2 more hours to Billy Bob's Hog and Slop.
Oh my God, we totally stop at Billy Bob's.
Yeah,
Slop.
we have to.
Yeah, you
so
brought it
hungry.
up. I blame you for saying this.
Because nothing like a rock band in a
Yeah,
in a fucking
no.
like a Waffle House or a Hog and Slop in the
We
middle of
start?
nowhere.
Can we stop?
We've seen the sign so many times. We have to stop.
I need some Hog and Slop.
I want some
Yeah,
hot stop.
it's a good time to stop. Let's
Also,
do it.
my eyes are going crossed. I'm tired. I need some calf.
Also, I would like to pee.
I like pink too.
All right, as the crew rolls into Billy Bob's Hog and Slop, we're gonna take a quick break. Just we'll be right. We'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Hello. I apologize for this short interruption, but I wanted to offer on behalf of myself and everybody involved in making this show a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. We hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as we enjoy playing it. Now, if you are enjoying the show, I just want you to know that there's a whole lot more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, so click that subscribe button so you can come back next week and not miss any of the action. One more thing, if you have a friend or a gaming group or anybody at all that you think would enjoy this content, go ahead and share it with them. That way we can continue to grow the community and share this game with as many people as possible. But most importantly, just tune in next week for more of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Once again, thank you.
Our program is made possible in part by Green Tower Games, a friendly local game shop in North Los Angeles County. Visit greentowergames.com. And by subscribers like you. Thank you.
Welcome back to Infinite Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. We join Designer Bleak in the parking lot of Billy Bob's Hog and Slop one-stop shop, all-night diner. But soundcheck is soon, so there's gonna have to be a to-go order, I think.
Yeah. Burger, please. Make it sloppy. Just side question. All food is kibble, right?
Yeah.
All food is some form of fucking kibble,
I
right?
mean-
So it's really just how tasty can you make
Oh, the
kibble?
corpos get something nice.
I mean, you can't
That's
afford
true.
it.
The corpos can afford
They get
it.
synth meat
Right.
and like, you know, synth vegetables and the synth,
Yeah.
you know, the whole synth plate
Yes.
vibe.
That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
quite.
This is a discount diner, but they do a good job of it. They get a nice sear on the. I always picture just moistened kibble being like cat food coming out of the can, and then they put it into like a patty, and
Yeah.
then they smash it down. It's diner food, you guys.
All right,
What's the
whatever you
number
guys
three
want.
looking like? What's the number 3 looking like?
Yeah, it comes out. It's some facsimile of French fries with just all kinds of. I guess you'd call it chili fries. We might call it chili fries.
That's everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's got red, crunchy, just flavor blasted, like salty, but funky. Right? There's maybe a little taste of seaweed to it, and that's sprinkled all over the top of it. So that's what it's the specialty.
I love seaweed chips.
Excellent.
Oh shit! Are you guys Designer Bleak?
Hell
You
yeah.
don't know. You don't know. You know us?
Wait, what?
Well, I'm going to the show tonight. Fucking
What?
stoked. Bomb Cyclone?
Well,
They're
hell
blowing
yeah.
up.
Well, yeah, awesome.
Yeah. They got, oh man, fucking guitar player just like shreds, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, he shreds too. I can't believe I'm talking to Designer Bleak. What are you guys doing way up here?
We're
anyway,
hungry.
Just
Eating
happy.
food, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
Here.
if we could try to make it quick, my dear. We do have a mic check. You know, we can't be late to our own show now.
The show that you're going to.
Extra sloppy for me, please.
Yeah, extra sloppy on the house. Tell you what.
Really?
He brings out bags that just, they hit the table. They're already turning clear.
You know, how about this? I'll make sure you have the nice spot at the front. Up close and personal.
Yeah, what's your name?
Folks around here call me Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy. Just make sure to talk to the guy up front and he'll put you where you need to be.
Wait, you got a couple VIP.
Yes, I'm giving him one of the VIP.
Let's
I mean,
go.
he made it extra sloppy.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the least we can do for you.
Guys, VIP for a Designer Bleak and Bomb Cyclone?
Yep.
Well, free Hog and Slop. I think that's an even trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. It's on the house, you guys. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's good. No, that's great. Would you eat this stuff, right? You're not avoiding it.
I'll eat it.
Yeah?
I'll eat
You
it.
sure?
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
hungry.
We've been motoring hard because we've been trying to get here, but we had to stop and eat. So I appreciate you, Jimmy.
Does he seem sus?
Jimmy? No, man.
Is he just nervous?
He's nervous.
He's excited.
He met Designer Bleak. He's a big fan.
And I just literally gave him VIP because we were so hungry and I needed to make my check.
We're playing a game here. Make a human perception check on Jimmy.
Oh, poor Jimmy.
You want all of us to do it? Or?
Not Jimmy.
No. Just Jackson is suspicious.
Oh, this is great.
That's a 10. 10 plus 9.
Oh my God.
10 plus 9 plus 7.
So that's a
26.
That's big.
Human on perception.
Yeah, a big 26. You know where this guy went to high school.
My God.
No, he's just a nervous kid. He's all of
So
17.
the food's probably safe.
Food is safe.
Jackson, what are you doing?
Nah, just sizing him up. That's
You're
all.
fucking staring him down. Like, buy him a drink or something.
All right, we don't
What
have
you
time
do
for
with
this.
Jimmy is you let him take a selfie. You want a selfie, Jimmy?
Hell yeah, I do.
Let's do it. Get behind Jimmy.
He's like,
Set up the
You do that,
timer,
like-
Luce.
he's
Why
like
do I have to
pointing
do
at.
it?
Yeah.
You're the tech.
It's a stop timer.
Yeah.
Can you count?
It's a 4.
Listen, kids, we don't have time for this. Let's do it. Let's 1, 2, 3.
I'll set up
let's
the
do it, let's
timer.
do it.
Go 1, 2, 3. Click, click. Say sloppy.
Sloppy.
Click. Thank you, Jimmy.
I smacked Jimmy a little bit too hard on the back of his
It was cool meeting you.
finger guns.
Right on. Let's get that drink.
I'm gonna grab my bag and go back to the car.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going.
We'll see you at the show, Jimmy.
Yeah, the car just reeks of processed kibble and chili. And
Fuck yes.
I set
Yes.
mine on Jackson's lap because I'm driving.
you
I
don't want
sneak
to
a
eat
fry.
that when it's hot, because when it's cold, it gets real solid.
Fucking kibble.
That's lovely. God, we've got to find more posh places to eat, mate. This is
I know. We're on the road. It's
All
weird.
right.
It's road food.
You roll into the
Out in the
Kibble.
boonies, man.
yeah, right.
the parking lot of Nova Eternal, the club. It's nice. You've seen nicer places, but Medford being what it is, it's probably one of the bigger venues. They have a little like marquee, and it's got your name and. What are you pausing for plane?
No, I'm pointing at the,
No, we're
at the
looking at
sign.
the sign.
We're doing acting.
We're looking at the sign.
You were giving us descriptions, and we're trying to visualize that. Because that thing you said at the beginning, where you're like, role play as much as possible when you don't know.
Wait, hold on.
Role play as much as possible. That's what he said, and we're
over
literally
there.
all doing it. And he's like, "Cause they're annoying."
Well, there was an airplane.
I will pull.
It's night sea. There's
Listen,
always noises.
I will pull
Alright.
Lucinda, and we're gonna take our own. The femmes taking their photos real quick.
With the name on the marquee.
Real quick,
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
quick, because we know what we're doing. We got the best filter possible. We're doing
take
the
it.
thing.
Sure.
No,
No.
She does not trust Jackson at all. So
You don't trust someone.
stay,
hold something whose nickname is
Stay out
Fingers.
the kibble. Stay out the kibble. All right, let's do the thing.
Let's do it.
Okay. And then do the thing.
Even in the dark future,
I'm staring at the marquee still.
social media reigns supreme. You catch your little press photos. You've got your little booklet of like tour candids, and you're gonna get, since you're on tour, you're gonna be taking lots of these pictures in front of marquees. So like at the end, you'll have them all. It's gonna be it'll be cool.
This is the first show of the tour, yeah?
I remember being young and caring. Anyway.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted a whole psychological journey.
First show
a
on
little,
I went there. I was like, anyway. This is the first show on a short tour. You're just doing a short hop. It's just 4 weeks.
Ava Bradley, you have outdone yourself.
I never disappoint.
This place is great.
Yeah, I like the neon.
And it as you begin to load in, does everyone grab their own gear, or is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no roadies, right?
Yeah, no. You're not there yet.
Yeah.
While you're grabbing your drum kit out of the car, I'm sitting on the hood, noodling away. Need any help?
You want to lift your ass?
I can a little bit. I can make the vehicle rock and roll.
You're gonna break it. You're gonna break it.
Break what? It's got suspension. I was just in it.
I swear, if anything happens to Sheila again, I'm gonna flatline you so quick. I swear. Listen, move.
All right.
And she does a little extra because she does use her cyber arm to do a little
Good
extra
Lord.
push.
All right. I'm glad Lucy put on the handbrake. Good Lord.
So as you
You don't think we're losing our depth, do you?
Ask me in 20 minutes.
Okay.
you carry in the gear to this, it's got that stale beer and old cigarette smell. Just, it's real familiar.
Smells like home.
And there on stage is what you presume to be Bomb Cyclone. You see 3 individuals, and they're just sort of doing that kick drum thing, thung, 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 over and over again, trying to dial in the sound. The front person is female presenting with like tight curls, but they're like kind of this huge mane of hair, wearing real glam rock fishnet kind of top and real dramatic eye makeup. She's got kind of like this, like a rich, like umber colored skin. And then behind the drums, you see sort of a bigger woman with tight hair and it shaved around the sides. And she's kind of looks sort of bored. And then the third member of the band is a just rail thin, picture like early Iggy Pop body. I might be an old reference, but just rail thin.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah,
guy.
we know it.
And he's got no hair, and it's a little hard to tell because he's wearing jet black Ray-Bans, but it almost looks like he maybe doesn't have any eyebrows either. He's just completely without hair. And as he starts to, he's holding this guitar, and he starts to play it, and it sounds like nothing you've ever heard before. It's synthetic, but it's organic. The notes sort of bend together, and his fingers just fly across the keys, and arpeggios ranging from the lowest lows to the highest highs, and it just echoes, and it's modulating between distant and close, and it feels almost like sometimes he's playing directly in your ear. It sounds so good that I think maybe Jackson is just like angry about it. Like, what is he doing? This isn't even cool, like how good this sounds, and just utterly breathtaking. But as he's playing, you look and he's utterly expressionless and still. And then finishes his deal and just walks off the stage to the back green room. And then you hear a gruff guy in the back. Okay, that sounds great. That'll be great. Hey, you must be Designer Bleak. I'm Mike Gecko. It's pleased to meet you. Which one of you is?
Bradley.
Bradley. Nice to meet you. We should be all sorted. There's a green room in the back with some goodies. I think Hog and Slop, we had it brought in. Somebody told me that was on your rider. I don't know. Oh no, that's the other band. But yeah, there's a couple bags back there with some goodies in there for you.
Speaking of that, we happened to make a stop along the way. I invited a special somebody from that Hog and Slop, Jimmy. He's gonna be one of our VIPs. He's a good kid. We're gonna put him in.
Great kid.
Hey, Debbie, who's working the door tonight? Okay, can you write down Jimmy from Hog and Slop? All right, he'll get it.
Front row, please.
There's no, I mean, it's
Front row, please. Did I stutter?
Jackson?
there's no
Jackson?
rows, man.
It's standing room only, buddy.
Stuff it.
Front row.
Stuff it.
Front row. Let him get to the front.
It's
yeah.
time. It's time.
Guide him to the front. It's that simple.
I mean, I'll do what I
Touch
can.
my lips. I break them off. That's not
he's
your
a-
cyber hand. I can break that.
He's a very good guitarist.
Yeah, I've heard
Unfortunately
great things. I'm sure it's going to be a real good show. Honestly, Bomb Cyclone brings in such a big crowd. You guys could do fuck all, and I'm going to make a great night. So,
We'll give you more than fuck all.
Cool.
We like fuck all.
You're late, so you got like 20 minutes to get sound checked and set up.
Let's do it. We need 10.
Easy.
We're never late. We're always right on time.
Yeah, like a wizard, isn't it?
A what?
A wizard is never late.
Huh.
Hey, looks into Harry Potter over here.
Lord of the Rings, please don't insult.
Don't get him started.
It's a really good book, all right?
It's a great book, Jackson.
okay, relax.
We've already had this discussion.
What,
it's a great book.
What is your problem? What's going on?
I just like Lord of the Rings.
No.
It's good.
No. It's a vibe that you're giving off that's not really meshing with our vibe right now.
It's just something about the guitarist, all right? It's just something about him.
What
Doesn't
is
feel
it?
right.
There's always you're always suspicious of somebody.
It doesn't feel right, no passion. Plays incredibly well, but no passion. I think he's cheating.
There's no
Sometimes that's their
cheating.
way of showing their passion is through their art, through their
He's
music.
cheating.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's go.
So you finish up a brief, you plug everything in and make sure it works. And as you run through half of a song and you hear a familiar sound, Lucinda picks it out. Actually, you pick it out first and Lucinda picks it out second because it's the familiar sound of one of the vacuum tubes in Jackson's 1962 Fender Twin Reverb blowing out. It's a ancient relic of a time long past that apparently sounds better than any other possible amp, but it also breaks every goddamn time.
Lucy,
I know. I hear it. Get a new one.
from 1960.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just time travel.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Please do that because I don't want to keep fixing this
As
every
you're
time.
saying this, I keep pushing it towards you. Yeah, no, I'll go back in time, and I'll fix it. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
as we say, this is your job.
Lucinda, baby, sweetheart, I know. Later, we can handle him. Just right now, because
Okay.
money.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start just getting my tools out and
I'll
opening
make it
it
up
up.
to you. I promise.
Nice drink. Nice drink.
Stiff one.
You know what?
Thank you.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it for you right now.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
None for you.
I'll come and help carry them.
He doesn't get one.
You know what? No, you go get it. You can get it. Go back in time to the bar and get me a drink from 1960.
I can help. I go to our barman and
I'll take a Tom Collins thing.
Yeah, as Jackson walks to the bar, you start to take the back off, and the singer from Bomb Cyclone meanders onto the stage and is kind of looking over your shoulder. Oh yeah, they don't make them like that anymore.
No.
No.
It's so broke.
Oh, I can smell it. It's a burned out vacuum tube. You know.
You can just smell it and tell?
Yeah. Well, my dad does amp repair, and he has this boutique shop in town. You guys should check it out. Actually, he's tons of really cool vintage gear, but mostly he's into repairing and building.
Yeah, that's amazing. I also enjoy that, as you can tell. And her fingers are just covered, and like some of her fingernails have changed into tools because it's easier than grabbing a full tool.
Yeah, that's fucking cool tool hand.
Thanks.
That tube is, I mean, I can see from here, it's done.
Yeah.
Do you want, I can ping my dad real quick and see if he can have one sent over. It should be here. I mean, we play first, but I'm sure by the time we're done playing, he could be here with a tube. He'll swap it in, make it sound perfect.
I mean, I could probably swap it in myself, but yeah, if we could get a new one in. Bradley! We need a new tube.
Listen, what do we need to make this happen? I got you.
It's honestly no problem. Like, I'll just call my dad. He might,
Really?
whatever, parts or whatever, but it's no big deal.
How quickly can he bring it?
Within an hour, I mean, probably by the time we're done playing, he'll be here.
Can we afford a spare or two? Because it's gonna blow again.
She messages
We'll
him.
figure it out.
Okay.
Thank you, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
Is that 1962? Oh yeah, he's pretty excited. Yeah, I'm Mercy.
Mercy, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Lucinda.
meet you. Lucinda, cool, yeah. That's cool to see someone and you know, a lot of these bands roll through here and they don't know shit from Shinola. Most of them are using like amp emulators and like none of the good stuff like this.
It's a pain in the ass. As much as I hate to admit it, does sound better. I don't like to admit that because Jackson will never let me live it down.
Well, Jackson, and he's not here right now, unfortunately knows fucking everything.
And he'll make sure that you know that he knows fucking everything.
Great. Yeah, no, I love your records, honestly. Big fan.
Should come back. Thanks. I really appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say.
Just
compliment
in time.
our work. Here's your drink.
Thank you.
Just in time for the compliments. Yeah, you should check out Banksy's got a prototype, that keytar. It's one of a kind, as far as I know.
I'd
have a look at it.
Yeah, I'd love to talk after the show.
Yeah, let me show you. Let me introduce you. And she takes the four of you back to the sort of scant green room there. Familiar-looking, heavy-looking bags lined up against the wall that say, I forgot his name, Billy Bob's Hog and Slop. It's like, it's got a picture of a guy doing 2 thumbs up, and he's got like braids and a cowboy hat, and that's just their logo. But they sit totally untouched. Oh yeah, so by the way, I'm Mercy Jackson, I think it was.
Yep.
I mean, I know who all you are. I've been listening to your records for like forever.
But let's officially get acquainted. Bradley.
Bradley, nice to meet you, Bradley.
I had no idea
Mercy.
who you were before you were opening for us, but you sound good, apparently. Nice
Yeah,
work.
it's new. We're getting really lucky with this song. Just kind of, you know, you write, and then someday something connects with somebody.
Yeah.
Clicks.
Did you train?
Train?
Yeah, did you go to like a musician school or something? Learn
Here we
theory?
go again.
No, my dad taught me to play guitar.
That's really cool. I love it. I love the autodidacts out there. Yeah.
You know what? My father taught me how to play the drums.
Yeah,
so.
another one, similar journey. Myself, I'm classically trained, so.
How about it? Maybe I'm familiar with the classics because my dad maybe knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the
wasn't.
classics because I went to Neo Berkeley College of Music, but that's fine.
I love classical music,
me
like
too.
like Carly Rae Jepsen,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like I listen to tons of
Hanson.
Hanson a little bit.
It really has some umbop to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of, what was that band? Do you remember? I remember in history class, it was President Styles, Harry Styles. He was in a band.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Yeah, what was the name of that band?
Was that that wasn't really my era.
No.
Was
Wait.
Six Direction?
No.
Yeah.
What was it?
Anyway,
Timeless Direction?
my dad was a huge fan of that stuff, but also mostly the old guitar players like Jeff Beck and you know the old school shredders. That's how I know about these amps and stuff.
Well, I am self-taught,
Great.
and now we're opening for Bomb Cyclone. So, whatever drives your passion, do
Yeah.
it that way.
Anyway, this is Rowdy, and you see the drummer. She's like, "Sup?"
Yeah.
And that's Banksy, and he's just sitting on the couch. He looks sort of similarly blank-faced, but he's got the guitar leaned up against the couch next to him, and he kind of just gives you a little nod.
He's a riot.
I heard you playing. It was Nova. Really good.
Thanks. Beautiful voice. I almost did an English accent, Paris.
Do it. Okay.
Not gonna happen. As I was like, okay, he's the artist. He is the Jackson of their band. No, thanks.
What's the inspiration behind your music?
I don't know. Mercy writes songs. I just play. It's gotta, yeah.
Well, it's more than just playing. It's some feeling behind that. I felt it. I think we all did.
Yeah, I was already
Even
thinking.
this one, even though he doesn't want to admit it.
Sharp.
It's good. I was already thinking of some melodies to it with my bass.
Yeah. Cool.
It's really good, bud.
Well, thanks, man.
Where'd you get the instrument?
Not really supposed to say.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Where'd you get the instrument?
You should check it out. It's a one of a kind, man. It was designed by Edith Buchla, great granddaughter of the synth pioneer Don Buchla. At least that's what the guy told me.
The guy?
I told you I'm not supposed to talk about where I got it. Look, man, it fell off a truck, okay?
Fell off a truck? What kind of truck?
The kind of...
What was the label on the side of the truck? Just, you know.
You see Bradley just
Jackson.
staring
Jackson.
at Ricky.
Give me 1 second. No.
Boundaries.
Just give me a second. What kind of truck, brother?
I don't know, man.
Sounds like a cool truck. I want to know more about this truck of yours.
It probably was a cool truck. I just play it, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Do I know who Edith Buchla?
No. Well, make a a history check, maybe.
History?
Waiting for it.
Is that even a thing? I'm sorry.
There's a local expert.
What would that be considered?
This would be more
That is a
like
10.
more like something you would have read about in music school.
Okay. Well, I have one of my languages is music,
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
which is the same as my.
Well, you
as
rolled
my
a
local
10
expert.
anyway, so
rolled a
about
10.
whatever.
Plus 7, so that's 17 plus
Yeah.
7 and 2.
Okay.
So it's,
You're up there, 28 something.
yep.
Yeah, you don't know an Edith Buchla, but you know that back in the very early days of synthesizers, there was a guy named Buchla, similar to, like, you might be more familiar with Moog or Moog. I don't know. It's, I've heard it pronounced both ways. It just kind of was like, it didn't really take off the way the more consumer grade synthesizers did, but he was just kind of a pioneer, and you're like, that name.
I rolled high enough. How does it work?
Do you know who Edith Buchla is?
I know a Buchla, and I know that he made a synth. How does it work?
How does it? Well, the way the keytar works, when you're looking at it, it just looks kind of like a normal one, but there is a like a filament that extends out of it that you assume interfaces with a neural link,
Okay.
and you can see that.
I just want to hear you say it again. Do you know who Edith Buchla is?
I know. As he said, I know who Buchla is.
Yes or no question.
I don't know who Edith
Yes or
Buchla
no?
is.
That's a
You
no?
don't know something?
You don't know who Edith Buchla is?
I think it's a miracle.
I'm gonna cheers to
Heartbeat
that.
Still,
Freaking
I will
miracle.
smack you.
you don't
I will
know.
smack you.
I just.
I will
I'm
smack you.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I had a perception of you. It was wrong.
I will smack you.
I
Always
thought-
being right.
I will
Jackson,
smack you.
Jackson, I thought I knew who
Step
you
down,
were.
brother.
I don't know who
Step
you are. I don't
down.
know who you are anymore. I just.
Don't know who I am.
I just. I'm gonna go finish my sound check. This is my world is
I
melting.
apologize. You know, we're a lively bunch.
I like your,
we're a lively bunch.
I like your guitar.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Do you want to look at it?
Yes.
All right. You're welcome to pass it around.
Can I play it?
You could try, sure, yeah.
Try.
I mean, I don't know. You know how to play guitar? It's probably fine.
Oh yeah, because you do know how to do everything perfectly, right? Let's hear you play it.
I can play
Let's
7
do it.
instruments, my good friend.
Okay, let's see it.
So it's yeah, we can do play a musical instrument like piano or
I play instrument.
yeah, just play instruments in general.
7, 14,
Yeah.
19.
No surprise. Jackson knows.
Yep.
You know, I hate it when he makes a point. I really do.
You liked it, didn't you? Tell me you liked it just once. It's pretty good, right? Yeah. Thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Do you want to look?
He is fucking good.
He's really good.
Stick with my
That's
drum
why
set.
I suggested him. But
Yeah.
the arrogance, never gonna
Rick.
fix that.
Check it out. Catch.
Good. I catch it. I'm like, and then I look at his face, the guitar owner.
He's pretty unflappable.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But he
Like,
does his eyes follow.
Cool. And I'm like,
No, don't. It's pretty damn near indestructible as far as I can tell.
okay.
Yep.
I've dropped it before. It's probably fine.
Do I learn anything about it when I play it?
Yeah. So the first thing you notice is just like the key bed. You played guitars and like typically they feel really like plasticky, and the reaction of the key is whatever. But this thing plays super fast and is like really smooth and is just really easy to play. And there's like really intuitive controls on the left hand that, like, as a guitar player, you're like, oh, this makes sense. And then when you try to like bend a string, it bends the note. So it's just like able to do all these just fun.
With my understanding of music, do I hear anything in the music or feel anything in the music that is unusual?
So he plays it great, and you're like, that's some great guitar. It's not what you heard at the sound check.
Wow. Okay.
That's all there's to it.
He threw it to me, so I go ahead and I check it out.
Yeah, you can make perception, or do you want to just play it? You're checking it out, or are you just playing it?
Yeah, I can. I'll play it.
Okay.
I'll play it. Sorry. I'm not as good as him because I don't need to be because of this. Right? So, yeah, that's not even a good roll.
Oh no.
It's a soulful performance.
What did you roll?
It's a 2. Was it a 10? 10 total.
It's
No,
good.
11 total.
You don't make an ass of yourself. Clearly,
Yeah.
you know how to play.
Yeah.
And Lucinda, you're standing next to Ricky, I think, because you were just talking. You notice, like, these are things you notice even without a check. You're like, wow, that is one. It's where you would expect things to be joined together. Like the way you might build this is have a mold and then lay in all the parts and then put another one on top. It's one solid piece of, looks like some kind of carbon fiber weave that's, you're like, yeah, he's not kidding. That's probably indestructible. You could probably beat someone to death with that and not even scratch it.
That is amazing. Like, it's not 2 pieces, it's solid. Like, you can feel it, like there's no joints.
Yeah, I can't.
It's nice on the palm.
You want to hold it?
Yeah. She takes it, but she's looking at it more as like how she can disassemble it and not even like attempting to play it.
Okay, at this point, make a basic tech check then.
12.
Yeah, like I said, there doesn't appear to be any like screws or seams where this thing is like weirdly, you're not even sure the engineering behind it. Also, me as a GM, I'm not sure how it would be engineered. But it's like a carbon fiber weave that's been molded around it and then hardened in place so that you couldn't get inside of it. It's almost like the thought would occur to you, like, why the hell would they even do this? This is an incredibly intricate way of putting together an instrument that, you know, you assume would need to be tuned up or fixed at some point, and if they had to do that, it would be, you have no idea, you'd have to get a laser torch to like cut the thing in half.
It makes no sense.
But aside from that, yeah, all the things we described for him, you notice on a technical level.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'm gonna hand it back to Binksy. Thank you.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, thanks for letting us check that out.
No, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Belly.
We're excited for your stuff.
Right on.
Oh, did you want to look at it? You good?
I'm good.
Okay. That's all I'd offer.
No. Appreciate it, Jax.
You got it. No worries, Ava.
Don't call me Ava.
Shall we go get ready
Yes.
for the show?
Yeah, we should get ready.
So, just a heads up, the drummer, I hear there's gonna be some like pretty big label people in the audience tonight, so,
Great.
you know, don't suck.
We don't care.
Right on. Fucking cool. It's Ricky Warz.
You're welcome. Are you trying to pull a piece on me? What?
No, you don't suck. Shall I beat him up?
Oh my God. Okay.
We don't play for them, buddy.
We don't need that press.
Let's focus. Yeah. Time to practice.
Wait. What's this side? Yeah, okay.
All right. The crowd starts to filter in. You scan the sort of usual type of people. You're looking for Jimmy.
Do we see him?
Yeah, he gets to the door and he gives his ticket, but it's hard to tell whether he was actually on some kind of VIP list. But he's there. He's changed into like some cool. Let's roll fashion for Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Jimmy.
Jimmy fashion. That's a 1.
Oh, wow.
Just -2. Okay, so he's changed, and he's just got full-on poser gear. Like he's wearing he's got the Bomb Cyclone T-shirt. He's like wearing the T-shirt to the gig, and then like he's got black jeans that are not like, they're sort of tight, but they're also like too long for him, so they're super bunched up like around his shoes, and he's still wearing his like if you ever worked in a restaurant, you have to wear like non-slip like work shoes.
Yes, they kind of clunky ones.
Yeah, they're clearly not like, they're just, he's still wearing his work shoes.
Does it look like he's having a tough time?
I mean, he had tickets to the show, so like they let him in, and he just he's there, and he's like, well, he's having a tough time at the bar because he's not the type that can get a bartender's attention to get a drink.
Bradley will go up to the bar, like squeeze her way, navigate her way. I feel like people naturally would move aside when she's approaching, especially because the way that she walks. And she slides up, and she basically leans over to the bartender, and I'm like, "Hey, Jimmy, how's it going?"
Hey, Bradley, how's it going?
It looked like you needed some help over here.
No, I'm just getting a drink. It's cool. Can I get you anything?
Don't worry about it. I just want you to get drinks and like
he's already there.
Yeah. What are you having?
Just Smash is cool. Just having some Smash.
You're the man?
Yeah. Thanks. And he pops a bottle, hands it super quick.
And remember, you're at the front after you enjoy this drink.
Okay, yeah, man, VIP. Cool. He takes his bottle and drinks it, and it's now awkwardly like not talking, but yeah.
Have a good night, Jimmy.
Cool. Then the person next to him is like, looks at Jimmy like, who the fuck is this guy? All right.
Did I help with his cool at least? Because this outfit is just not happening.
I think so.
I think you gave him lots of credit.
I was trying to help his street cred.
Yeah, that's so nice.
She will tip the bartender too, but separately.
Yeah,
like,
for
on
sure.
Side.
Yeah. He winks at you. He gets like, not like hey, but like he gets what's going on.
She blows a kiss.
Yeah.
Got you, fam, right? That's the phrase.
I scan the crowd. Sorry.
You scan the crowd.
Yeah, sorry.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Somebody roll some dice for crying out loud.
Can we all scan the crowd?
Sure.
Yeah.
Group perception check.
Yay!
Human perception or regular?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Depends on what you want to find out. So what are you looking for the vibe, or are you looking for who's there?
I would do human perception. I feel like she's looking for more of the vibe and
Catching the vibe.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go around. Here, you've already rolled some.
Yeah, I think for me it's the same thing. I'm trying to catch the general vibe of the crowd.
Okay. All right, we'll just do that all the way around then, I guess. So what did you get?
18.
18.
Sorry, human perception?
Yeah.
It's a little less. So then it's a 16.
That's like.
No, it's the same. Sorry, it's the same. 18.
Lucinda?
I'm doing just a regular perception, just trying to see, like, just checking everything out. I got a 21.
With a 21, okay. And then other vibe checks?
I'm doing regular perception because of the solo ability.
Yeah.
And so I get +7, +5, +2.
Plus some more. Yeah.
Which means that it's plus 14 to any perception roll.
Oh, God.
And I rolled a 9.
All right, so 20, 23. Yeah, you're clocking everybody. I feel like this is part of why people get put off by Jackson. I'm not saying, it's just that the way you look at things is intense. Just like Jimmy. Yeah, expressionlessly scanning each and every face of everyone in the crowd. making sure that there's nobody there.
If anyone moves suspiciously in the crowd, I would argue I can now see it.
Yeah, okay. I would agree. So, perception, just in terms of who's in the crowd, it fills in with a lot of the sort of normal people. You do clock three really well-dressed executive types.
I read their lips.
Ooh.
Oh, 1! Brilliant! 8. So -8 to 7 plus. I rolled a 3.
3. Yeah, he's just like, they keep talking about watermelon Jolly Ranchers. I don't know what it is.
Where's the stagehand? I want to impress those people. Watermelon Jolly Ranchers, that's what they've been saying. That's what they want, so I'm going to go and find some. I'll be back.
What is he talking about?
Time.
And I leave to go to the green room to see if there's any watermelon Jolly Ranchers.
Is he high? What is happening?
I stick my head out. I'm not high yet. I'll be back.
And to finish up with, you're also keeping an eye out for Mercy's dad, I would assume, with the parts that you need. But no sign of them yet, but we'll keep that 21 rolling for keeping track of that. Other than that, it's like a punk rock kind of crowd. They look like, and with the vibe checks as well, this is gonna be a great show because these are your people. And they're ready for a good show. Like Medford, you're like, I don't know about this place. It's a little sleepy. It's a little like, little less metropolitan. This place, because it's the only thing going on tonight, is now packed all the way up, and people are throwing them back. It's like, let's getting.
I know how to pick them, don't I?
This is what I'm talking about. You see them?
Yes.
We've been driving through this town for what, a couple of hours?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see anybody like that out there? No. But they knew to come here.
Of course.
That's what we do, right?
Yeah.
And that's who we do it for.
Did I find any watermelon Jolly Ranchers in the green room?
There's no watermelon.
There's no watermelon Jolly Ranchers in the green room.
Of course there's no watermelon, fucking Jolly Ranchers.
The agents.
What?
I don't know. I read their lips and they said watermelon Jolly Rancher, so I went to the back to see if there's any watermelon Jolly Rancher, and there's no watermelon Jolly Rancher in the back.
He's very excited.
Why do I have a feeling that that was not what they said in the slightest?
I'm
shit.
almost 100%
That's a really good point.
But look how passionate he is.
I'm really.
I'm just excited.
I know. I'm really.
You know, if we didn't need you, I would have totally sent you on a mission to go find that in this town, which is probably practically close to impossible. But we do need you, because this crowd.
That's so nice.
This crowd will like you, and I hate to admit that, but yeah, they will.
Oh, you have to admit that I was good. Oh, that's nice. It's a what? February miracle.
Christmas came early or late.
No, it came late.
Yes,
Late.
It came late in your
Late.
case. Yeah, it's a little late.
So you celebrate Christmas?
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
No, but
I'm a
it's thing.
Yule person.
It's a real thing.
A Yule?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yule.
A Yule?
I like to call it
I'm
Winterfest.
British.
Oh, right.
Because it does Yule.
I just haven't Yule. Okay.
Yule. Not you all. I'm not
Yule?
Southern.
Yule?
No, Yule.
Yule.
Y-U-A-L, I think. Is that Yule?
You didn't.
Oh, no, it's L-E, isn't it? Yeah. No, I'm dyslexic. They're very talented.
Oh, they don't teach words at the fancy.
No, we teach music. I speak
Okay,
music,
gotcha.
mate. I speak it.
Yeah. No, you do.
You're thinking of Yule Hauser.
I'm thinking of many things. It's quite obvious at this point that that Jackson does have ADHD. So
Yule Yowzer.
I think we're all well aware of it.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
he's-
Jackson has ADHD.
you can use that reaction shot later.
Okay. Mercy takes the stage, and you hear, "What's up, Medford? We're Bomb Cyclone!" And then they just rip into this this music, and everybody goes crazy. They start jumping, and it's awesome. The first time Banksy goes for one of his guitar solos, like the excitement almost ramps up to a point where everybody then gets completely silent, and you just hear this incredible thing, just like in soundcheck. The performance looks almost the same, but you had a 28 perception roll in there. With that, and I know you're looking at Banksy, you're seeing behind his jet black Ray-Bans, you start to see like flickers of light on his eyes that are just like flashing different colors yeah, but
So
yeah.
I have both a level dampener and a voice stress analyzer.
Okay.
So I'm going to examine, using my cyber audio suite, essentially, the music to see if there's a carrier wave or something that wasn't there when I was playing, and using that as a comparison to find the difference.
Okay. Yeah. So you're using technology though. Your tech. So
I've got a cyber audio suite with level dampeners, so I'm immune to effects caused by loud noises, etc., things like that. And I have a voice stress analyzer, which gives me +2 to human perception and interrogation checks, and requires also a cyber audio suite.
Yeah. I'm not 100% on the voice stress because you're not listening to anyone talk, but I like the dampener as in you can filter out all the background noise and take down whatever the loud drums would be and all that stuff, and just sort of get a handle on what it is that the noise that he's actually making aside from everything else.
That is a 5, 10, 17, 18, 19.
19. Your best guess here is that it's something to do with this neural link. You noticed when you were fiddling with it, you saw that there were some filament wires that exit, and you can sure enough see that those are run into his palm. There doesn't seem to be any sort of external influence on him. It's not like he's being controlled from an outside source. But you wouldn't be too far of a leap to think that there's some sort of AI assist going on.
AI assist. Side note about the universe that we're in, are AIs rare, illegal, or important in any way?
Yeah, incredibly rare. Yes, illegal as well. But there's degrees to which AIs are used, but mostly they are frowned upon because of, I don't want to do a huge lore drop about the world, but because of the
Black wall.
Yeah, exactly. Like everything is hidden behind the black wall. And so that is typically frowned upon, but doesn't stop certain people from experimenting with this stuff.
How intricate is this control? Is it like AI level, or is it more of an SI level?
From playing it earlier, it's hard to say because you only interface with it sort of physically, right? He's plugged into it. I'm gonna just rely on your music knowledge for you to go like, this guy is not able to play what he's playing. So and I can't really give you much more than that.
No, that's right. I rolled 19. That's good enough. Thank you.
Yeah. You're convinced, and you're like, maybe there was a thought in the back of your head like, maybe this is just my ego. Maybe I'm just being
But the dampener.
But then when you like really focused in and turned all your knobs, and you're like, nah, man, this guy's not doing it. Even having experience, you're like, you know what the interface is like, and you're like, I did that, and it didn't sound like that. I did exactly that thing. Yeah. It didn't sound like that. So.
I package the audio in my internal stuff, load it onto my agent without the other stuff, and I send the carrier wave to Lucy.
Okay.
And I just type underneath it. It's good. This is weird. And you know when I send you a message like that, I mean it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that and kind of like take an eye out, just kind of staring at him. And I want to use the micro optics to see if I can like zoom in a little bit more on what's happening around the guitar.
Around the guitar, okay. Yeah, go ahead and micro optics gives you, it just zooms, or is it a +2?
It's I believe it's just a magnified, 400%.
Okay, so I'll reduce the DV based on that.
Want me to roll a perception?
Perception, yeah. Lots of perception tonight.
It's my favorite check.
15?
15? Yeah, you get, with the data that Jackson just sent you and you're looking, you get a lot of the same impression, but you're not getting any sort of new mechanical information that you looked at. You're guessing that if there's anything, the interface is beyond what's on the keyboard. So you come to the sort of same conclusions that Jackson did.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to take a step back and then go to Ricky and be like, he's kind of, something's weird with the guitar.
You see Jimmy getting pushed back from the front. There's like a huge mosh pit going on, and he's getting just jostled out to the side over by the tables, and he just kind of decides, I think, to like, it's fine to be over to the side now, because that's who Jimmy is.
Yeah. I think in that instance, I mean, because also too, she's trying to keep an eye out, right, for the piece that's supposed to be coming. So I think because of the fact that that's the vantage point, she probably would try to basically go to the front and then try to, if there was an area that was kind of off, it might even not be the best place because of the fact that it's the speakers, and it might be like kind of the place you don't want to go, but it might be the safest. I think she's gonna probably yank his shirt.
Okay.
And then kind of move him in that direction. Just wait till it's less energetic.
What?
Less energetic. Just when it calms down, then move. You can move back. Yeah.
Cool. So
and then she's gonna look again to try to find, see if she spots who they're supposed to connect with.
Yeah, for sure. The show, eventually the show winds down, and there's the big climactic number. Mercy is a pretty good singer. You're like, did she introduce the drummer? Rowdy, the drummer? Anyway, so yeah, Rowdy lays it down hard. It's a really high energy show. Sort of counterpointed by Banksy's stoicism, but you know, it works. He's kind of like, he's taken his shirt off and is just wearing like, he has like a silver paint that he's like smeared with his hand clearly across his chest, and he's like, and Mercy has done like a little extra with her hair, and she like, when she takes her sunglasses off, her eyes are glowing like, they alternate colors with the different songs that they do. So it's very glam, and Rowdy just does what Rowdy does. Cool. Yeah, at the end of their set, there's a break for the changeover, and they're, you know, thank you very much, and everyone's, yeah. You politely applaud. And they move to the green room, taking some of their equipment with them.
I eyeball Banksy.
Yeah, you do. At that moment when you're eyeing Banksy, you hear a guy from the crowd be like, "Yo, Jackson! Hey, come here! Dude, that's fucking Jackson! You're like a legend. You're my favorite guitar player in the world, ever.
Thanks, man. Nice.
Fucking incredible.
Yeah,
Can I buy you a drink right now?"
Sure.
Bro. And moves you to grabs you by the arm and is like, "You gotta meet, my buddy, come on."
Yeah,
and he's
and
like,
as he pulls me, I give Banksy a death stare.
he's already backstage. Like you catch the back of his head as he walks in. Yeah, you're mad mugging Banksy from the crowd, but he takes you to the bar and almost aggressively is moving you to the bar. Mercy says to you, "Oh, hey, there's my dad," and points him out.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
And you're able to grab the part, and the amplifier right now is you guys set up your gear like behind there, so they just clear it and it's there. So you just pop up on stage and you're able to start working on that. Gecko says, hey, Bradley, a word in the office, please. There's a and Mercy and it's a few minutes like and as you're walking into the office, Mercy's like kind of walking out like, this guy's a fucking asshole.
And I'm like, you good?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got this.
And since you're just hanging out, Rowdy comes up to you. She's like, Hey, did you see those guys in the suit?
Yeah, I saw him.
I think those are the record execs.
I hope they enjoy the show.
Do you think... I don't want to seem like a dork and go talk to them, but do you think you could go, like, suss out whether they like the show or not?
Why don't you, if it's that important to you, why don't you go over there and talk to them?
Well, I know, like, you know, you might be kind of new to this, but I'm trying to, like, play it cool.
This is what playing it cool looks like. No, that's fine. You want me to talk to him?
I mean, whatever.
My point simply is that, yeah, I get you. I get you. So you want me to go over there and ask them about your set, yeah?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
But it's exactly what you want.
Just be cool about it, though.
I will be. I'll try really hard.
All right. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go in the green room, though.
Yeah, I'll be back there soon because I'm gonna round up my band before our set. Okay?
Right on.
I'll let you know what they said.
Jackson, smelly guy. That's how I'm calling him now. Because as you get up to the bar next to him, you can smell him. He gets the bartender's attention. He's a big personality.
Yep.
Lines up shots. You gotta do shots, man. You do shots? He throws one back.
No, but cool.
All right. No, look, maybe I'm a little nervous because you're like one of my idols. Like, you're like Johnny fucking Silverhand.
Uh-huh.
Like, no, bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you're like that good.
Yeah, no, yeah.
You're as good as Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to his records so much. I mean, I listen to your records also a lot, but like when I listen to you play, I'm like, man, this guy's fucking pretty much as good as Johnny Silverhand.
Great.
It's fucking rad.
Cool.
As I'm approaching the
What's it?
executives,
What?
do I
No,
hear this?
no. I'm trying to pay you a compliment here, bro.
Yeah, no, I know.
Bro, what's your problem?
No, I'm trying to be a humble musician, sir. You know what I mean?
You don't sound humble. You sound kind of like a prick.
Cool.
You believe this fucking guy? He like does a one-hand push on your shoulder.
I evade.
Okay. I'll roll, but I'm pretty sure this is pointless.
I want to keep an eye on what's going on at the bar.
I have an evasion of 6, sir. So that's a 9 plus 7 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah, he rolled a 9. Your eyes are on an amplifier right now.
Okay.
So just so we get the timeline correct. Gecko, pause. Hey, there's gonna be a problem with the money tonight.
Wait, hold on. What are you talking about?
Well, we're just not making what we thought we'd make at the bar. So I'm sure you understand. It's just a little 20%
No. That wasn't the agreement. We made it all the way out here. We're gonna give you one hell of a show, and we expect the money that we agreed upon. That's how we do things around here.
Listen, sister. If the money's not here, I can't give it to you.
I'm pretty sure you can find a way to get the money. Yes? And then she's gonna stare down. I'm staring you down.
We'll face down
Yes.
right now. Ooh. Gecko's... He's good.
Oh, 10.
Ooh.
Roll again, because I rolled a 19 plus... I rolled a
10
27.
and 8.
Oh.
8 plus 11.
So damn. So
I rolled-
18 plus
so-
11.
So I had a 27, you got a what?
That was 18 plus 11.
18 plus 11, 29.
29. Listen,
Hell yeah.
not on my watch.
That is the highest roll so far.
Baby,
Huge.
baby, monies.
This isn't Gecko's first rodeo, and he's like, I know if I flex on them, I'm gonna save myself 200 eddies right now. And he like does it, and he tries to make himself bigger, and then he sees you're not backing down, and then he like even steps forward, and you're like,
I step forward, and I also too. That's when I'm like coming forward with my cyber arm kind of showing, and kind of underneath the chin. So we still have our agreement, because I can easily put an extra 20% on top of that if I need to.
Well, we'll see what the bar does tonight. Maybe we're gonna sell some more drinks. You guys, I mean, as long as you guys don't suck.
Baby, we don't ever suck. I mean, maybe on occasion, in another way.
Well, all right. I think you guys got a show to play. You walk over to the executives? Or
Yeah.
no? You
Yeah.
can not if you don't.
No, I'm going to. No, I'm a man of my word.
Okay, they're standing there pretty stone-faced. And they don't seem to recognize you,
That's cool.
which is kind of weird, actually, for you.
Okay. I approach them and is the commotion that's happening with him, is that within view?
It will be. Let's.
Okay,
This
cool.
is. We're gonna roll back, just temporarily roll back just a little bit, and I'll let you know when you get to the point where we hear this happen.
Okay.
I have a plan.
I'm sure you do.
Okay. And I just say, you gentlemen enjoying the show?
Make a perception check as you approach them.
15.
15. Actually, yeah, that's fine.
I'm also scanning to see.
Can I called for the wrong roll. Can I get a conceal reveal object?
Okay. Conceal reveal is
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Sorry, we've been rolling perception all night. I don't see.
Yeah. It's not here, which means it's a 0.
Yeah.
Just,
Hold
you
up.
still have
Actually,
your
no,
intelligence.
sorry, I still have my intelligence though. So here, conceal reveal. And there it is, +6. 9.
9 total.
It's not very good.
That's not very good.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah.
Really hard.
But it doesn't take much of a perception check to notice these guys are being pretty stone-faced with you.
Okay.
They just stare at you. And then if you stare long enough, can we help you?
I asked a question. I said, are you enjoying the show?
The two of them look at one of the other ones. And the one that they look at goes, yeah, sure.
Cool. I hear the next band's pretty good. You heard of them?
Nope.
Are you guys you guys look super official. Are you guys like business people? Maybe you're just at a convention passing through town.
Yeah, we're in the business of none of your fucking business.
Oh, I like that business.
None you fucking,
It's a really good,
Yeah.
it's a really good business.
right? Slide on.
Let me ask you something. If you're not here to see a show, I recommend the drinks. They're really fucking good.
And you hear, "You're being a prick!" And then you see someone take a swing at Jackson, who dodges deftly. And then
Can I?
Okay. The door to the club bursts open right next to where you are.
Oh.
And there are 3 guys in full clown makeup, and they spray the room above everyone's head with SMGs. They're like, "Where the fuck is Judy?" And that's what will end this session.
What?
Oh no!
Oh no. Yeah.
I'm worried about the car now. I'm so worried about the car.
I know where it is. Don't worry.
I'm so worried it's not
God damn it.
intact
We
anymore.
parked behind the building,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right.
And
Yeah.
Thank you guys for
Crazy.
joining us. We'll see you next time on
Please watch the
Infinite
next
Sided
episode. I want to
Dice.
know what happens.
Oh my God.
Please.
Please. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Double thumbs up.
This is why we have professionals.
I'm a professional. Fuck with squid.